Oh, hello. It's late, pretty late. I think it's about, let's see what time. It's about 8:23 at night. But I didn't forget y'all. I've just been so busy. It's been so hot. I had to go to Big Lots. And of course I bought foam plates and foam bowls for the days that I don't feel like washing a dish. So everybody knows I don't serve on the china all the time. Well, we get plastic plate china occasionally, but some days I just can't master all that. Then my neighbor, I went with her and she talked me into getting some laundry detergent and some fragrance booster things and some other stuff, borax, that mule borax that we used when I was a kid, and making my own laundry soap. She said, oh, it'll save you a lot of money. So I said, well, okay, I'll try it and see how it does. I didn't even know they had something you could put in your clothes. Y'all may know about it, this fragrance booster. Smells good. It says you just add it to your washing machine, and kind of like it would be for, I guess, dryer sheets for the dryer. This is your little scent for the washing. But she said put that in with that this old Roma. Lord, I guess this is made in Mexico, but it smells kind of like that Tide. When I was a little kid, we always used Tide, I believe. Sometimes, y'all, I know a lot of you probably are old enough to remember, we would get dishes in the laundry soap. I don't remember which dishes, but now this is not one of them. This is Homer Laughlin here. This is one of my grandmother's old bowls. But the dish I'm thinking about was kind of similar to this, but it had wheat pattern on it. And there were several, and you get glasses. And I remember tea with stems, and I just couldn't wait to get home to see what prize was the dish into the laundry soap. Of course, Mama and Grandma always let me take it out and look at it and be inquisitive about it, and I thought it was just so unique. But today, I'm not going to cook anything today, y'all, because I'm exhausted. And I bet half y'all are too, because this heat just gets you down. Another thing I found out is cleaning out. We'll talk a little bit today. Have y'all ever seen these? I didn't know if you had or not. I'm going to use these within the next few weeks. I'm going to teach y'all. This is what you make your dough. Let me move these. Put it wrong. You make your they're a metal, but you make your shoe dough, which is like a puff. You can use a puff pastry, but this is what you use, and I'll show you how to make your. Y'all remember those eclairs we always got? My camera wants to slide a little bit. Those eclairs, y'all remember, not eclairs, but cream horns. That's what I'm trying to say, the cream horns. Well, you put your dough around these, and then you bake them, and out will come that cream horn, and you know, you can pull it in sections. But I've got the good, grandmother used to make them, and then now you can buy them at the store now, but I'll tell y'all the difference in the two fillings. The one you get at the store what it has in it, because it usually has kind of Crisco in it, and then the original British or German original. So we're going to do that. We're going to make cream horns. I love cream horns better than anything in the world. My stomach, it can just poke out. I don't care. I'm going to eat cream horns. I'm going to eat, and I may try to do that with less sugar. You know, I try to do a lot with less sugar if I can. But, I don't know where that paint got on that package of those cream horns. White paint. I do not know. But I may try to do a recipe that's low sugar, and then I'll tell y'all how to do it full-fledged. I thought I was out of sweet and low, and Mother and I have been, I had it in this little bird dish. The little bird dish. It was sitting in there on the breakfast table. I've been gone 3 days without sweet and low for my cereal, and it was right there all the time. Under the bird. Under the little bird. Well, I don't know if any of y'all really need this video, because I'm not sure that. I would like y'all to write in to tell me if you did make the starter. Now, I added more to that starter recipe because one of my viewers wrote in and said, Billie Jean, do you have the Amish friendship, she said cake recipe? Well, there's cake and bread. The bread, some people get it mixed up, I think, with a cake recipe because it has that apples and cinnamon and all that, but it's the same. So I added to the original main video the only difference in this starter and the Amish starter is when we first do this, you add a cup of milk. You add your water, your sugar, your yeast, your flour, just like we did, but you add a cup of milk. That's the only difference. So I added that to the original starter recipe into the description. So I've added, you've got this recipe, then you have the friendship Amish starter recipe, which you used to have to get it from a friend, and you can give it away as a friend with the same instructions. But I just went ahead and put it on there so you can make it and give it to a friend if you'd like. Then I posted the Amish bread cake recipe, so you'll have it to go along. But today, we've got our starter, and I'm gonna see how it's doing. No, let me get my plastic off. Let me get my plastic wrap off. Now I'm just going to stir my starter. I'm just going to stir it, just not a whole lot. Just remix it. Okay, that, and I've done the research. Dude, boy, you can smell it. It smells like kind of like beer, you know, because of all that yeast. I've done research to where to keep this out on the cabinet, or best to keep it in the icebox. And if you're going to make bread every day, which I don't, and I'm not going to, then no, I'm not going to. This camera, hold on. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm not going to keep this out on the cabinet because I don't want the chance having that little pink fuzzy mold and all that on there. So I'm just going to recover this. Most of the time when you put this in the icebox, it goes dormant, but that's okay. I'd rather it be dormant and without anything to make us sick, and let it kind of redo as I put my flying stuff in there. And so that I know that this is safe in that ice box. At least I know it's at a colder temperature than leaving it out and letting it spoil and then us eating it. But I would know the signs of it, but some people don't. So I'd rather just put it in the ice box so it looks like this, just white, milky. And we'll stir this now every day. I put the directions there. So let me get another lid. Not a lid, a cover. Let me get another plastic cover. And we're going to put that right back in the ice box, or we're going to put it back into the ice box because it's been out here on the cabinet just like I left it yesterday. So that'll go into the ice box, and then every day we will do this, and I might do a short video and just add it underneath in the comments of the original video. I'll put the blue address there, and once you use, and I'm going to do that through all of my videos, if there's something I need to add or decide I want to add, because sometimes I have questions and so forth, then if you go back, if you ask a question, you go back, then I probably have answered it, and it'll be under that heading where we started. That's the way I can do keep everything kind of straight so we all know what's going on. But I hope y'all had a good day today. We did. Got Mother her bath, got lunch, breakfast. It's just been so hot, and now I'm going to work on some of Granny Pat's videos and try to help her get some of her main graphics for her main page done, and I'll sit with Mother and we'll watch TV. That's just the way it is. Well, I wish y'all was here to eat with us. I don't know what we'd have. We had a chicken sandwich today, and then tomorrow I may try to do, or the day after tomorrow, I'm going to do a roast or something with pork. The turkey, y'all, I used it up after that last turkey and noodle recipe that I produced a video. Mother and I had 2 turkey sandwiches for Sunday or Monday, and then I had one last night because she didn't want anything to eat, and that was all the turkey. So we did well on the turkey. I thought we was going to have something else to make this week with the turkey, but it just went. You know, it does. That's the way it is. I hope you have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.